Hey, how's it going? Mike here, The Fresh Rinse. This is part 2 of Highway Rambling. If you watched part 1, you know that we talked about washing in the South somewhat versus washing in the North. It's a worthy watch. I would encourage you to go back and watch and listen. I've been in Moody, Alabama for the last few days with a bunch of my friends from across the country as we kind of travel a circuit going to all of the old school BMX bike shows. We collect old school BMX bicycles from the 70s and 80s. And we travel around and we show these bikes. Kind of like a car show. And it's a swap meet. And it's a really good time. And I get to meet up with my friends that I've met over the years. I knew that my 1983 Diamondback Harry Leary Turbo was going to win old school race. I knew it. Well, I came in second place. There are tons and tons of bikes, like as far as the eye can see. So to win anything is something to be celebrated. So second place will have to do. My good friend Jim Way from Sarasota, Florida, swept in and took first place right underneath me. I think it was rigged, but, you know, who am I? I want to talk to you about collecting. Another something that I collect that is more prevalent to pressure washing is I collect 5-star Google reviews. Some of you have asked, how do you get so many reviews? Well, I'm looking for them. So if you collect knives or baseball cards or friends or whatever it is that you collect, you do so, you find them by looking for them, right? So there's this saying in probably any collector's world, but in the old school BMX community, there's this saying. And what we say is, the bike of your dreams is located at the flea market, the yard sale, the thrift shop that you don't stop at. That's where it's located. And we know that, so we stop at every yard sale. We stop at every flea market. We stop at every antique store. We stop at every thrift store. Did I already say that? Because we might miss one. That's the mentality you have to have when collecting 5-star Google reviews. Right now I have 165-ish 5-star Google reviews. I should have a lot more, like a ton more, because I get most that I ask for. In other words, when I go looking for them, they're there. And the 5-star Google review, I promise you, is located at the home that you do not ask for, that you don't go looking for. So I will ask Joyce, Janice, Gladys, Edna, Karen, if I do a 5-star job for you, will you give me a 5-star Google review? Well, of course, Mike. And then I do a 5-star job, and then it is their pleasure to give me a 5-star Google review. And if I don't ask afterwards, it may just slip their mind. They think about it. In fact, they think about it a lot, but they're never in a place to do it. So what do? Before I leave the driveway, I send them the link to my 5-star or to my Google review page, and I ask them, will you give me a 5-star Google review? And when I do that, more often than not, they respond in kind, and I get the review. I should do it more. I know I should do it more. I just get so busy, just like them, and I forget. And I don't want to do it a week later. I feel weird asking a week later, though I probably should. The 5-star Google review that you want is the one that you forget to ask for. So always go looking for 5-star Google reviews. I collect them. What do you collect? Knives? Stamps? You collect baseball cards? I'm interested. Let me know. Leave a comment. Mike, The Fresh Rinse. I'm out.